Hello, Cindy here with Create Your Own Luck in Love, where I help women to attract and keep lasting love with a love that really resonates with them. Shut off the notifications on my phone. Anyway, I'm so excited to be here with you guys today talking about online dating. I've gotten a lot of feedback and a lot of requests from women wanting to know better ways to navigate as well as have higher quality connections. So, if you're a client of mine, we typically support you with writing a profile that is marketable. So I've done other ones on profiles, so I'm not going to dive into profiles today. But what I will tell you is two things. You do want a marketable profile, and you want up-to-date pictures of you smiling like it's Christmas Day, and you want full body shots and headshots, but shots that are like, chest, you can barely see under my chest, but chest level on up. That way somebody has a good idea of what you look like, and you get to make sure you're smiling, wearing bright colors. Bright colors always make a more distinct impression. People will stop and look at you. It's more likely. It's kind of a no-brainer, but sometimes it's good to have that as a nice friendly reminder. So those things. If you're finding challenges in connecting with high quality men, men following through with dates, I'm hearing that a lot. And here's what I want to share with you, ladies. Men are having the same problem with women. Everybody's flaky all around. I don't want to say you guys aren't flaky, but there's that flakiness that happens. So what I invite you to do is look at, am I committed to this? And what is my vision for dating? What do I desire to have happen? Do I want to meet the love of my life? Do I hate men and I'm doing it because I think I should? I'm not kidding. Some people are looking to be right, are looking to say, there's all these men out there that don't want commitments, and there are some. Yet there's a lot of people that do really want lasting love. So I'm going to support you around a couple things to do. You want to make yourself higher on the search ranking. So you want to change a word or a profile picture every single week. I mean that. The other thing to do is I've got a couple of really good suggestions. The other thing to do is when you're connecting with someone, you want to get them offline as quickly as possible. Because the longer you're online, the much lower the likelihood it is you actually meet. Okay? The longer that you're communicating with them online, the much lower the probability is that you meet. Now, I oftentimes coach my clients around, just a little simple, hey, how you doing? And, a unique something to say, like, saying something about their photo, or noticing, a place, something that they love. Maybe it's deep sea fishing, and you sharing, gosh, my dad used to take me deep sea fishing and I used to get seasick, but it was kind of fun other than that. So, you're creating little connection. Now, here's the next step. What creates the difference between somebody meeting and not meeting is the connection that you make. So if it's really surfacey like everyone else, the likelihood of you meeting might be a lot less, unless for whatever reason you two connected on witty banter or they love your photos. Okay, so that's just speaking really straight up front. Okay, so here's what you do. You ask a thought-provoking question to them almost up front, something that might mean something to you, something that's more than a one-word answer, that the people that do answer, they're serious, because you're going to get a fair amount of people that just don't answer the question. So, and really take some time to develop a question that might be great for you. You could say something along the lines of, if time or money weren't an issue, what would you do with most of your days? Right? So it's not something that says, how would you solve the world's problem around global warming, right? But something that's interpersonal that gives you a little perspective on their personality. And you could be surprised, right? Or, if you could change something on this planet, what would that be? What do you notice first? What's something that that you noticed first on a woman that attracts you? Oh, here he is. I forgot to lock the door.
Hi.
Say hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
You just too big. What do you say?
Excuse me.
Okay, we had a little entertainment. You can stay in here. So
Mommy.
Yes, sweetie.
Chocolate spaghetti.
You want chocolate spaghetti? I've never heard of it. Have you guys heard of chocolate spaghetti? Okay, so
Chocolate spaghetti.
So the next thing is, so ask a thought-provoking question.
Spaghetti.
I gave you a couple of them. The next one is, I know Max is the best, huh? Ask anybody out there if they've tried chocolate. We call it spaghetti. Not spaghetti, spaghetti. Anyway, so doing that, and then you want to get them offline as soon as possible. I always tell my clients to set up a Google Voice number or a number that is not connected to their real phone number, because you can actually Google people from their phone today. And you don't want that. So I hope you guys can hear this. So the other thing too is, so that thought-provoking question, and check, I said check your attitude. Really know and have confidence that men love women all size, age, everything. And really make sure that you aren't going into dating with a defeatist attitude. And also, don't spread yourself too thin. Don't have yourself on 5 or 6 sites. Choose 2 or 3 that you like, that you will commit to doing about 20 to 30 minutes every single day. Something that I challenge my clients around a lot is reach out to 50 people that you find interesting, because you'll actually end up talking to about 11 or 12. You might go out with 3 or 4. OkCupid also has a matching part of their site. So you can see you're 80% or better matched with somebody. That could be, that's a good connection. Check your attitude, because your attitude is going.
Chocolate spaghetti.
Okay, can we talk about it in a minute? I don't want to ignore you.
Chocolate spaghetti.
Okay, we can ask them if they know the recipe. Okay. So I want you to remember those things. Thought-provoking question, move it offline ASAP into a phone call, then a meeting. So I generally say, it's always, don't you find it easier to see if there's more of a connection by meeting in person? Let me know if you're up for that. And you want to just transfer it off quickly. That will give you much more of a leg up, because people aren't necessarily going that deep online. I hope this helps. Let me know, are you having trouble with people flaking on you online? And if so, do you flake in your life? Curious. I'm curious about that. And, you know, are you having a hard time meeting high quality? If so, I will speak more into that and how to identify that and attract them to you. Lots and lots of love. See you guys soon. Bye, everyone.